Hello, Veritas community. So as you know, we take the opportunity to introduce new faculty, and this summer we've got a few. So I am happy to announce that this year we are bringing on Mrs. Katie Lehman to work at our upper grammar and then lower secondary math. So welcome, Katie. Welcome to Veritas Academy.
Thank you.
And you're new to classical school, but you are not new to Christian education.
Correct.
You've been doing several things over the last couple of years. Recently you were down at Grace. Before then, you were in Moscow, Russia.
I was.
Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
Yeah. So my husband and I moved to Moscow, Russia in 2005. And for the next 6 years, we were there and we worked at a missionary school there that was started by Campus Crusade for Christ for missionary kids.
Okay.
So we were educating children of missionaries.
Gotcha.
And really, really loved the people we worked with and the school and setting. And I taught middle school math and high school English while I was there.
So you're a right brain, left brain type person.
I am. Yes.
So we've got Mrs. Rhonda Forbes, who is both our STEM teacher, head of math and science, but also teaches Omnibus, which is on the humanities side. So you kind of enjoy both. But what got you into math? Was it just the teaching that kind of reintroduced you to that subject field?
I have always loved math. In fact, when I was in high school, I thought that I wanted to go on and major in math and math education. But then by my senior year, and I had all the physics and calculus and all of that, and I was like, not so much. I really preferred that English and that kind of thought for the higher levels, but still always maintained that love for math. Yeah. So I just kind of, while I went on and majored in English, I still always dabbled in that math and just loved doing both of them.
Well, that's really important to us because I think this is something Mrs. Forbes would say. I think all our teachers were in secondary, is that we don't see these as ripped apart subjects. You do your math over there. We see them as liberal arts. They're all together. Can you talk a little about, specifically, I guess, as a Christian thinker and teacher too, how math really, or how your Christian thought really helps you understand math, or how math helps you understand who God is? How do you keep those two things together when you teach?
Sure. I love math because of the principles and the patterns that we can see in that when we realize that God is the creator, the whole cosmos, and even down to the littlest things, and we just see the patterns and the principles that are in there. And we can see in math that, but then also just the steadfastness. Math doesn't change. It just keeps going, and the steadfastness of God too. And I love to be able to get those principles and work through them with the kids too.
Yeah, that's great. And I think that's what, if you say, Mrs. Forbes would say something very similar, that if you help students see that, they'll start to see how it connects to other things. And since you have that English mind also, maybe being able to help them draw some of those connections out, that might be pretty exciting. And so you're working on middle school in through algebra. Is that in that area you've already worked in? What about that middle school? Is that the kind of age group you like to be at? That's not every teacher's favorite age group, right?
Middle school kids can be a lot of fun because they're growing up, and so they're not the little kids that you have to work with the basics, but they're not too old where they get too cool. So it's like there are those kids that can have fun, but yet still know what's expected of them.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. And I think most people that like that era feel the same way, right? That's something that they like that age. And then the classical school, which is a little new to you. I know that you've been doing Christian education. What about the classical school might appeal to you, your familiarity with it? Why is this a good fit?
So the more that I'm researching and learning about it, the more I can really see the value of it, and just how principles that are laid out make sense too, and are part of just how I believe that I just inherently teach also, your basics and your foundations, and then learning that logic, how it comes together, and then being able to explain it and to argue your points, or to just pull it all together. Right.
Well, I really think that your multitasking ability in academics is going to serve really well here, that what students are going through when they're studying English, and can appreciate that and dialogue with them about that. So help us. So that's you on the academic side. We're really excited to have you in that space working with our middle school students, who we have a challenging math program here. So we really need to understand the students at that level well to help them grow. And we feel that's where your strength is. So we're looking forward to having you for that. What outside of the academic world, help us get to know Mrs. Lehman a little better. What kind of things do you do for hobby, for fun?
Sure. I end up doing a lot of baseball because I have 3 boys. And so we play as a family, and I go to baseball games, both professional and my own sons. Love being outside, camping, hiking, canoeing, those types of things.
That's good. I played baseball through college, so all the sports, that's one nearest and dearest to my heart. So that's good. We can talk baseball. We've got a lot of baseball fans, actually. The faculty meeting is in the morning. I have to get them to stop talking about the Phillies game last night long enough to get to the worship. So if you're paying attention to that, you'll be able to jump right in.
Oh, but I'm a Yankee fan here.
Oh, we had a Yankees fan. That's true, but it was Jake Long, and he left for other reasons. He didn't get fired. He kept him around anyway. But it made for some good banter in the TR, so that's good. Well, Katie, we're very excited to have you and have you on the team. I think you'll find it's a robust opportunity to help these kids learn and grow, and we're looking forward to you to bring your skills to work with us here. So thank you. If you guys see Mrs. Lehman around, students, for parents and adults, you see Katie around, please say hi and make her feel welcome and part of the team and community. Thank you.